Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we're finally reviewing the FGN Mighty Power 4-string bass. The P-bass formula has been around for a while, and though there have been various iterations, few things have actually changed. So what happens when the master craftsmen over at FGN decide to kick things up a notch? Well, let's check it out. This is my FGN Mighty Power 4-string bass, part of the J International series. This thing is a monster. Featuring not one, but two Seymour Duncan Quarter Pounders, this thing is ready to play. I know there's a lot of companies out there offering loads of versatility through preamps, active pickups, all sorts of technology. However, what happens when you just take the classic P-bass formula and multiply it by 2? That's what we get here today. This thing has an ash body, solid one-piece maple neck with a rosewood fretboard, a gorgeous antique white finish, and a cool Rickenbacker-esque pickguard. For the bridge, we have the same style FGN custom bridge and string-through construction that you get on the FGN Expert series for the Mighty Jazz, and you get the same Godot lightweight tuners as well. So this thing is very well equipped, and you can score these for under $1,000. This thing is completely passive. We have a volume tone control configuration, and then these two passive Seymour Duncan Quarter Pounders. So I bet you're wondering, how does this thing sound? Well, let's check it out. You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and hit that like button so my handle turned back to normal. Thanks. Oh yeah. This thing is a lot of fun. The neck, though it starts off with a 38mm nut width, actually widens up quite a bit and feels more like a modern precision bass as opposed to a jazz bass. I mean, it is kind of a P-bass anyways, so as expected, these electronics are silent. FGN does an excellent job with their basses. So here's the neck pickup with the tone at 100%. This neck pickup sounds fat, and it sounds just like a P-bass. Now let's turn down the tone to 50% and see what that sounds like. Nice. This thing sounds fat. Now let's turn down the tone all the way. And you can get some really old school tones out of this, especially with a little bit of palm muting. Very nice. Now let's check out the bridge pickup. Here's the bridge pickup with the tone at 100%. Nice. This almost has like a jazz bassy tone, but with a P-bass vibe, like a jazz bridge pickup or something. It honestly sounds really good and could definitely fit in a lot of situations. Now let's turn the tone down to 50%. Nice. Man, this pickup sounds really tight without being overly harsh. Now let's turn down the tone all the way. Nice. Now let's check out both pickups together. Nice. I think these pickups sound so good together. I just want to rock. Yeah! Now let's turn down the tone of both pickups to 50%. This thing sounds good. Now let's turn down the tone all the way. And finally, how does she slap? Here's some slap with the tone at 50%. Slaps pretty good. So here's my final thoughts on my FGN Mighty Power. This thing is an excellent all-around bass. The construction is top-notch, the finish is flawless, the neck is one of the best, though honestly I prefer their jazz neck over this, but this is far from uncomfortable. This is one of the most comfortable precision necks I've ever played. The pickups are dead quiet and they sound excellent in all configurations, and you can get a lot of really great usable tones out of this. You can get all sorts of P-bass tones, some hard rock tones, and even a little bit of funky jazz bass tones without the single coil hum. The hardware used on this bass is the same as they use on the Expert series, and this thing I got for $850 from Japan. This is absolutely one of my favorite instruments, and it deserves a place on my wall. I love how the styling combines a lot of different influences and kind of also creates something of its own. It's something out of the ordinary, yet I find it very attractive. I also think the blacked out headstock is a really nice feature, and it works well with this black pickguard. I personally find that this finish is the most attractive one, though they did just come out with a gunmetal finish and a maple fretboard. So now, what am I going to rate the FGN Mighty Power? Ugh. I'm going to rate this bass 5 claws out of 5. This bass has flawless construction, excellent tones, great value, and on top of that, it's a really unique bass. Someone doing a lot of gigs would appreciate the versatile P-bass tones that you can get out of this, as well as all the other tones that can fit a lot of different situations. And you never have to worry about a battery either. This is one of the most versatile passive basses I've ever played, with just a volume tone configuration and no coil taps or series parallel switches. So FGN, you guys hit it out of the park with this one. Great job. Well, that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about my FGN Mighty Power. And as always, until we groove again.